Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Kingdoms and Castles. There's pirates, and by pirates I mean Vikings that are on the horizon. I mean Vikings are basically a form of pirates, right? They're coming to wreck our day in 1 year, and there's not really enough time to prepare for them. But that is fine. I believe in the last episode we were deflecting them without too much difficulty. So hopefully we'll have the same good fortune this time. I guess to kick things off, let's see what Queen Tierstig has to say. We have a message from our ruler. Could we renegotiate our prices? Damn it, Tierstig. I thought you were going to have something interesting for me. That's really irritating. The same prices as always. You suck, Tierstig. I could have probably negotiated to sell my wood for cheap to try to get some of that garbage out of my inventory in Milton, but whatever. Wait, what do they want now? Oh, the bathhouses are clogged because everyone is not working in the bathhouses right now. Okay, well, whatever. Wow, they're pissed. Alright, they're getting their happiness back. If I remember correctly, we need to expand Milton greatly. It looks like we've already got the beds to do so. I guess we just need like a town square somewhere. We could build one in this little nook over here, and once that's been built, we could have a... what do you call it? A festival out of the town square, which will drive some peasants to us. It'll be magnificent. Let's see. Is Milton actually going to sink a Viking ship? Nah, it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're just softening them up. It's kind of a shame the health bars are behind the sails. Let's see. Meanwhile, Crescent seems to have a bunch of dudes rolling past. I think these guys are probably going to be on their way to Vinay's territory. Yeah, they're not stopping. Are any of these dudes landing? Yeah, it looks like the first Vikings have landed. They've landed in this little, like, death box that we've got in Ganymede. I think I see a pain train heading towards Crescent. Yeah, it's a lot of Vikings headed this way. Luckily, they're all landing in the same sort of death box that I set up in Crescent as well. I don't see any Vikings on the minimap in Milton, so I think we probably have perfectly repelled these guys. Which I'm all for. Very happy with this turn of events. They're all just getting stuck, slowly going through the water. Must really suck to be them. They should have landed somewhere else if they wanted to get through. Oh, where did this merchant ship land? It landed in Milton. Well, Milton does need stone. Do you have stone? You do have stone. I will buy your stone. I'll buy some fish too. We're generating a surplus of cash, so why not? With the stone, we'll be able to make more piers. More piers, more good. Yep. Now we're out of stone again. But that's fine. It's a sign of growth. I'm holding a festival in Milton. Hopefully that'll add in a bunch of odd jobbers for us. If not, it'll at least please the peasants for a little while. So it's not like complete waste. For 100 gold, it's really doesn't matter much either way. I think we probably should put down a stockpile somewhere as well. Maybe I could just squeeze in like a few tiny ones, because I want to cut down the forest nearby. Which means we're going to really need to step up our storage capacity. We already produce more than enough wood just passively, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to want some more farmland. So there we go. Looks like that festival did attract just about a bajillion peasants. We're actually running low on homes at this point. Is there any good places for homes? I mean, there's some pure zones that could definitely have some homes. Maybe I'll just set up a road right here. Then I could have... Oh, but this area is going to have walls on the edges. I mean, this road is probably necessary either way. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just need more piers. Somehow I doubt that it'll help in our situation. Wait, this land is very fertile too? Yikers. It's all such good land. This is a good island. Okay, if we want to be cheeky, we could... I don't know, get rid of this farm and then put another house here, I guess. I think I will do that. Sucks for them, but we have more than enough farmland. We could probably squeak some tiny homes in if we really wanted to. Might be being a little bit greedy. Look, I mean, greed good, right? I'd rather try to maximize farming here, if at all possible. Oh, this zone definitely is going to be big enough for some farm, or some housing, I mean. So if we say this whole chunk is farmland. I'll build some more piers. That'll be space enough for a couple manor houses right there. If I divert the road... Actually, I could probably even divert the road here too, because we're not going to be like going crazy with it with the iron mine. Then that's going to create like a spot right here we could put a manor house. Like assuming we have towers here. I mean, it'd create a little vulnerability in our stuff. If all the Vikings have to path like across a bajillion towers, then that's probably like a decent place for an opening, to be honest. I mean, the alternative is just building cottages. Like the cottages have 12 peasants, the manors have 25. So it's a real marginal difference in size, all things considered. It would spare us the wasting extra space. I think I will actually start the cottage technology. Why not? I can put this cottage here and here, and we can have some sort of... I guess we could do a fountain, actually, in this little corner. Why is this not increasing the water? Did it, like, glitch out or something? There we go. Then we built some castle blocks, just to reserve the space so I don't forget. Ooh, there's actually room for another cottage. There we go. That's plenty of empty space. We actually have some idle workers. Milton is ballooning in population. Absolutely wonderful. Probably should allot some farmland too. Let's see, this is a 3-piecer here. So I guess the road will have to go here. That way we'll maximize surface area for the farms themselves. Then we can stretch this out. Let's see. Oh, we've accidentally made. You know what? There is room for another like 3-piecer, right? Yeah. Okay. Very good. Might even need like another granary just to store all the stuff. That, or we just pick up our... No, we do. We're hitting our capacity, our max capacity. Okay, first things first. Crescent needs wood. Here's 125 wood. Crescent can buy some fish, because why not? Now, second, there's been a diplomat. I don't know how long they've been here, but we probably shouldn't leave them waiting any longer. We're needing some resources. We'd like to build a blacksmith. Could you help us out with that? Sure. Great, thank you. Yeah, I'll make the gift. I'm getting a little spidey sense. I think we need to improve our defenses in Milton. Our population is ballooning, and if the count of Vikings has anything to do with the population, then we're going to be in some rocky waters pretty shortly. Might be worth it to beef up our like defenses and Ganymede, etc. as well, so that we can maybe like preemptively snipe some more Vikings before they get to Milton, you know, assuming they path by any of this stuff. Same is probably true of Crescent. I mean, Crescent's kind of super goated. Guess there's room for some ballistas here. We need a little bit taller towers. Let's see. Just to house the ballistas. But this should create a wonderful force field to help pick off the Vikings. Actually, we need a little bit more housing too. We pretty much need more housing everywhere, right? I think over here will be good enough. Hopefully the peasants get around to chopping these trees down. I mean, I'll put a manor house here too. Why not? The clear cutting is going to provide Crescent with even more of its much needed wood, which is also just very nice by itself. Boom. And boom. I guess we clear cut a little bit more so we can build a stone road here. While that's going along, apparently Tierstig has a message for us. You want to bum some shit off of us too? She does want to bum some shit off of us. No, Giga Chad. Ask me for different things if you want me to give you stuff. I'll give you the resources necessary to build your troops, but I will not give you troops. Let's get that diplomat rolling before I forget. Wait, what? How's their cottage rubble? Did a fire break out? Man. I guess I'll build another fountain. Yeah, there wasn't Vikings. Well, I mean, there was Vikings after we built some cottages, I think. No, there wasn't. It must have been a fire. Oh, well, it be what it be. We're building defenses in Milton, right? I guess a ballista tower right here should be good. I don't think there's much we can build in 2 in-game years. Yeah. I mean, I can clog these spots so the Vikings don't come here, at least. It'll slow them down, maybe funnel them to more well-defended zones. Excellent, you brought the gift. Now we can get started on building our blacksmith. We shall speak of nothing, Vinay. I don't want you bothering me with extra quests. You know, with a kingdom this ridiculously large, one would think that Vinay would have the resources to build blacksmiths. What's going on with that? I should really explore a kingdom at some point with my diplomat. Same thing with Tierstig. Just see what's going on over there. So I'm getting a little bit curious how they build their stuff. That ship came with grain. Are we messing up our grain supply line? Let's see. No, I mean, there should be space for this dude to drop off the grain, right? Yeah. What about in Ganymede? Oh, man. I know what's going on. These friggin' dock workers all schlorping up or putting in the grain too quick. I guess I'll just do the same thing with this transport cart. Let's see. Let's try to drop off grain in all these points with the second transport cart, and hopefully that will help this guy out. Help out this round. There we go. Now, are these... No, these granaries are not full. So it's definitely just like the dock workers messing everything up. There's 113 Vikings on the map. That's a lot. So this is where they're landing in Milton these days. That's kind of... I mean, it's not the greatest. It's kind of like a vulnerability in our defenses, but... Luckily, they're pathing to the treasury, which just puts them in a direct intercept course with pretty much all of our towers. How's it looking in Ganymede? Oh, they're trying the southern side, the weaker side where all the pig farms are. Unfortunately for them, there's no roads for miles. Gotta trek through trackless wilderness. Actually, it looks kind of like they're sort of making it to the road. Maybe I overestimated the power of the slow walking. Ah, never mind, they're getting cleared out. Probably should definitely build up the defenses over here. Okay, there we... Oh, man. Accidentally build next... Whatever. That sucks. These guys are all going to Benet's territory. I think these guys are the ones who are going for Crescent. Looks like they're getting stopped pretty much in their tracks. We've hit that phase of the game where we just have like a glorious force field around our stuff. For the most part. Amazing. Sako is concerned for nothing. Might as well use this opportunity to reserve some land in Milton for Viking stopping technology. That is to say, just a bunch of walls. And now we're out of stone once more. We have 46 idle people. Ah, that's very nice. How's the shipment stuff doing? I think it's hit a nice equilibrium. Maybe it's time to step it up a little bit. If we were to reduce the workers, that might not be a bad thing, actually. In the docks. That'll mean that they'll move the goods more slowly, which is actually like a benefit here because it'll let my grain shipping do its work. The bathhouses are too crowded in Ganymede now. A little sucky. Actually, you know what? This is not a bad situation at all, because we can just demolish all this farmland over here and build the bath in it instead. Just build 2 aqueducts and then a bathhouse right here. See, no big deal at all. Wow, we're overproducing meat. It's a good problem to have. That's a situation that's just gonna have to maintain itself for a little while, though. Oh, that's a lot of grain, duders. Just pathing around. Yeah, we need another granary pronto. A small granary is a 1x2, right? So I can just put them right here. Put one right here. And maybe another one over here, I guess. Behind these farms. Do I have a second transport cart? No, I do not. I could probably build a second transport cart then. Have this guy hit the lesser known granaries. How's the grain situation here? Yeah, I think We're definitely hitting our cap in grain and Milton, or we should be at least. It certainly seems like it because the peasants are like pathing all over the place. So maybe we can start shipping grain in earnest to Crescent. Maybe it would make sense to have like a dedicated dock for it actually. Is there any place that is not fully protected by walls here? Yeah, there's this little corner right here. Okay, well, that'll have to do. And then I'll build piers and the other nuggets over there. This dock is going to have 0 workers. And it's just going to accept grain. And this transport cart is just going to ship grain from the dock to like a large granary next to these pigs, which I'll build right now. It'll be great. We probably want a road. Road can just go right here. It'll be a stone road. This is a purely functional road. Come on, give me my road. Chop down the trees, please. We already have like 2 extra transport places. So workers. Okay, how do I set it up where this dock doesn't have... What does open mean? Don't think... If it's closed, it won't let shit dock here. Okay, can I just set the... Whoops. Can I just set the dock workers to... like 0 over here? Or 10, I mean? Is it just gonna be 5 in each? It better not be 0 in one, 10 in the other. Did I mess it up? Doctors, charcoal makers, masons, dockwork. I did mess it up. Okay, if I put 10 here, is it just gonna be 5 and 5? No, it's 0 out of 10. Beautiful. This is actually exactly what I wanted. So this is gonna have 0 desired of everything. Except for grain, which I'm just gonna say 400. Hopefully some people take that shit out of there. Tierstig, what do you want? Are you serious? No. Fuck you. Get out of here. Shame. Do I not have extra dock ships? Oh, they're already here. Perfect. So this guy's just gonna drop off as much grain as possible. I'm just gonna say 400, but that's like a... It's a really preliminary number, right? And then I guess... we probably should do like a similar thing, actually in Milton, where we have a grain dock. Could put this sucker like right here in this like fishery zone, I guess. Think I can just set up the route even though the dock's not finished. Oh my god. First of all, Ganymede, the merchant ship's docked at it, so I will just grab 125 stone. It really sucks you can't remove these little points. Whatever. No, I don't want it in dock Marat. I want it in dock unnamed. Okay. Is it actually maintaining the route? Let's see. No, it's doing it in dock Marat. Stop that. I don't want you to go to dock Marat. This dock's also named dock Marat. That's too confusing. It's gonna be called dock bread. Bread. There we go. Who gave them the idea to name the 2 docks the same thing? That person needs to be fired. Anyways, pick up the wheat there. Good. Now, transport cart numero dos. And just pick up, I know, 100 grain from each tiny granary. Maybe even some grain from this big one, because why not? I'll do all of them, why not? And then it's going to end its trek in Dock Brett. And it's just going to drop off all this. Okay, then it's going to play its route. The stock is going to basically... It's the grain one. It's going to have desired 400 grain. And now I can get the ship rolling. Boom. At some point in the near future, we'll subsume more territory of Crescent into just like housing, I guess. Same as we're doing with Ganymede. Oh, these poor dock workers are so overworked. I mean, it's not my fault. Look, they shouldn't have been putting grain into the dock if they wanted to keep their jobs. Taverns are too crowded. Well, I mean, there's a small spot for a tavern right here. Next to all these houses, so I might as well go for it. Magnificent. Gonna build a couple of tall towers before I forget Milton, just so that we can build some more defenses. Ballista tower and an archery tower. Well, we'll probably want some castle blocks too. There we go. So that'll better cover this little zone to some minor degree. I guess I'll create like another tiny archery tower over here too. That should also be a little bit helpful. Get some peerage over here. Have we actually like sucked up? No, we've sucked up almost all of the territory here. Big fan of that. Part of me wants to farm some fish, but the other part of me does not want to. So I'm gonna listen to the dog that doesn't want the fish, because pork is much more efficient. Or at least much more like mass farmable. There's Vikings coming soon. I might as well continue my trend of building towers. I think Crescent's pretty much defensed out. I was gonna add some more defenses over here in Ganymede, so I guess I'll do just that. So they can't like slip by the back over here. That should be reasonable enough. We have 100 idle workers. So there's plenty of room for that. We're out of stone in Milton? No, we've got some now. We've just been spending it. How's this only +1 grain? Well, whatever. Looks like we need to ship some more pork to Milton at some point soon. We need more fruits as well. I'll build an orchard over here. It's a perfect spot for it. Wait, one dragon? Oh no, the dragon's just got like instantly bodied. Sucks to be a dragon. Let's see, is this all seawater? Let's see, deep water, it doesn't say. It'd be nice if we could squeak in Noria. Nah. This is all salt water. The only fresh water is back here, yeah. Oh well. It's kind of interesting seeing where the Vikings are slipping in. We're definitely going to need to reinforce this flank if the Vikings just keep, like, slipping in over here. Yeah, no, this is a massive vulnerability. I mean, we dealt with the Vikings in time, but... that came pretty close. Are these guys also, like, trying to slip in this one gap? No. Yes, they are. These pricks. Oh, they're just setting shit on fire. Completely uncool. Hopefully we've got enough idle people to put that shit out. Yeah, it looks like they're getting to it. Guess I'll get started on those piers. Meanwhile, Ganymede, merchant ship has landed. It's selling wonderful stone, which I will buy. I think we're hitting that spot where we don't need stone much anymore, because we've just built the epic Viking Forcefield. We're not quite there yet. There's still plenty of piers to build. Yep, we're out of stone once more. How's the shipping route coming? Oh, yeah, we completely forgot about what we were doing over here. So some trees have regrown. This is just building up grain over time. Actually, people do appear to be yoinking the grain out of the dock for the pig farms, so it's not like the end of the world. But we should get this transport cart working. So, dock Clazens, it'll pick up just as much grain as possible. And then the second part of its route, it's gonna drop off the 400 grain. Somehow I've created a duplicate little nub, so I'll just put this guy in here. Or I guess next to the granary, so that doesn't fuck up the route too much. And then I'll send it. Yeah, look at that. That'll clear up that dock perfectly fine. Beautiful. So let's set up this farmland. It's not going to be fully fertile because the Norias won't be able to reach. Don't think there's much we can do about that. It is fine. It's just one little section of farmland that's less efficient than the others. We probably could subdivide the rest of the space. I do think we're already kind of producing enough grain for everyone right now. I mean, we could put one more farm, I guess. There's no specific reason we shouldn't. Yeah, alright, I will. It's pretty much mostly efficient. I mean, it'd be a really good farm on any other island. Just a little lackluster compared to the super farms that we've got elsewhere in Milton. Still plenty good enough. Wow, look at that. This guy's a little trooper. It's like watching an ant hold a leaf. It's just filled to the brim with grain. Ooh, the Great Library's on fire. Oh, wait a second. Why is everything broken in this corner? I guess we just don't have enough fire protection. Can I fix that real quick? Advanced town, fountain. Yeah, we literally don't have a single fountain over here. I guess I'll plop one down. It's gonna make everyone happy too. It's an added little bonus. I think I can destroy a couple of these farms and just create butchers in their place, and that will help with the pig meat situation. Just get that cooking right off the bat. I haven't like messed up my tools, right? Yeah, they're allowed to slice the meat. Very nice. Completely out of stone Ganymede once more. Ooh, what's that I see levitating over that boat? Is that a gift for me in return for the gift I gave her for the blacksmith that she requested? Oh, it looks like it is. Thank you so very much. Aww. Wait a second. Could I just give her a gift of like 500 iron? And then get it out of my friggin' stockpiles and clear some space up? That might be something we could do. This merchant is stopped at the one dock that can't offload anything. I mean, I kind of want to buy wood. I don't think I can buy anything here, not unless I start putting workers in it. Sorry, merchant, came to the wrong dock. I shouldn't have allowed foreign merchants to dock to begin with. It's a big ripperino right there. Oh well, no big deal. I think on this note, we can end the episode here. We have expanded our grain network and almost fully inhabited Milton. We're just producing so much grain. That original vision that we had of outsourcing the grain production to this town, it's a vision that we are starting to realize. We're taking baby steps. I think fairly soon we'll be able to rip the band-aid off and just completely remove grain production from everywhere other than Milton. But that's a step we'll have to take another time. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more Kingdoms and Castles. Goodbye!